Hello and welcome. Yeah, I am going to do a few runs of this. I'm going to run with what I said last time, which is to literally ramp this up to the maximum. But I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to show you the end result, not me doing every single one of the runs. I'm going to take 20 grand per set of iron, and I'm going to pay 10 grand for each set of coal that I take from this. That way it's a financial payment rather than a freebie. Yeah, absolutely. But I am going to literally just keep panning in. Oh, yeah, the back is definitely swizzling. Yeah, it is actually doing quite a bit. So let's keep this current. Let's take minus 20. Oh. I'm going to just keep on coming back, and I'm going to keep showing you the bits in the where we're storing it. And or do we take it straight? It's hardly any further to take this, really, thinking about it. But I suppose I really want to show the yeah, I want to show the process really that I'm trying to do. So yeah, I am going to pan back in a few minutes. We won't be showing anybody anything with that. That doesn't take iron ore, so it won't work with the iron ore. It will with some things. It won't work with stone either. That much I do know from Riverside, where it won't say that either. So we will be manually taking this ourselves, but that's not that much of a big thing. I would imagine probably coal is going to be the same then. So yeah, I am going to literally drop. Now I've got to work this out. I think it takes. Yeah, well, I'm sure it's 1 million storage, but this does 500,000. So we need to do 5 runs of this, and I would say 2 runs of coal to pretty much sort that out. So then, yeah, we'll do that. So we've got 29 tons already in, and 3 tons of metal. I'm going to pan back in a few minutes, and I'm going to show you that again. And obviously when I've put the this copes with 500 tons per night, which is astronomical. But as I said, I am going to go with what we're allowed to, with what the cycles are. I may do, yeah, even though it's not such a big thing. We've obviously got to take some sand up to there. Again, the sand isn't going to be part of it. That won't be accepted in the Riverside either, I wouldn't have thought, because it's not a normal thing. So there is no cheating. Well, it's not cheating. There is no me taking the productions and dropping them in, because it won't understand what they are. It would work with anything else, but not with this. So right, anyway, let's try and get this. That's the asphalt. The one we want is the steel factory, which does 480,000. So yeah, nearly 500,000. Oh, we do need to buy some more coal, but we're going to do that en masse. So the next thing you're going to see is me when I've done a few of these loads. So of the coals, and I have thought, it is snowy. There's no way we're getting up that hill in this over the winter whilst there's snow on the ground. We know there is no sneaky way for me to do this. I can't even put something like the multi-fruit bind down if I wanted. I could with iron, but I can't do that with coal, because these are all bits that the game doesn't understand what they are. They're map specific, so only the sell points from the map, which is the train loading station, and that there can get those bits that are specific to the map. So there is no cheating. There's nothing I can do. I can't really get up that pass in the winter with the snow on the ground. We had a job with full traction under normal circumstances, so unfortunately the crude oil business is out as long as the snow's on the ground. This we can still manage. I can still get the coal from there. This is the 3rd one I have, as you can see from the money. I have been taking the loads out each and every time, so that should now, yeah, by the time we finish, I think my maths are right. It's pretty much, if I just show you on the no, that's not what I'm looking for at all. I believe I'm looking for productions. Yeah, 400 to 600, so that's sort of like, yeah, over half. It's more like 2/3. So that, by my reckoning, is, yeah, roughly 300. I mean, there's a little bit more, actually. Obviously, I was going on 500 tons, but there was a little bit left. So, oh, in fact, yeah, I know what it is doing it. That's not 100 tons exactly, it's 109. So, yeah, I've obviously gone for full loads. Say my money has gone down, so that's all we can do for this month. We can't do any sand Now, can we do any sand to our other business though? We can get sand for the asphalt. We can get the tar we produce from the tar place. Let me just remind myself, it's been a few days since I've been on here. Yeah, so we do need a tie for the there's no point in doing it. I can't do it because I can't get the kerosene. The kerosene comes from the crude oil, and the crude oil I can't get because I can't get up there. So it looks like over these winter months, all we can do is the steel business. So we've done all that we can do for this session. So we're going to sleep through. This time the graphics should be an awful lot better. I do apologise for that last session. That's 2 sessions where the thing is with, other than completely running an entire session again, which is going back to your save before, I suppose I could have done that. It's funny, I always find if you do it sort of seems that that's the easy solution, but it is funny, on the few times I've done it on Rombos and that, it doesn't always work out the same. I mean, the sale items are always different. I've proved that with the times I did when the starting spring mod went wrong, even though it says it doesn't, it does. Yeah, we've proved that as well, shown it on camera. That's the point, I haven't really got anywhere. We're sleeping. So why have I run here? It's true. Yeah, all I need to do is this, and we are going to go till 9 o'clock this time of year. We shall have a look at the sales, and we shall see what astronomical amounts of money we earn from taking this to the absolute zenith and selling that directly. Yeah, so there's no special pricing. This is just as is. Yeah, it's still going to be. I was not far off with my sums. I said 2 million. Obviously, that's not taken into consideration the. It's nice when you see that you were actually quite right. It really is right. So then, well, yeah, you would. I mean, if you pick a business that's astronomical, Rogue River Market sale. Yeah, well, I think we've hit the jackpot already. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not. I am going to. Oh, the Go Whale. But we've already got a baler. It's true, we have. Oh, would you believe that? We've already bought one. And we could sell it and buy. Oh, actually, that's the bigger one, isn't it? Oh, it is. Do you know something? We're going to treat ourselves. Yep. Fantastic. Well, that was an absolute bargain. I think that's 150 grand if I remember rightly. Yeah, I would have bought the Go Whale if we hadn't already, but we've got the big beast we have. So yeah, so let's just have a look at that. I'm confusing myself now. Go Whale. What's that I was looking for? Oh, do you know, I hate this when I'm tired. It'll come to me. Yeah, it will. I'm not going to worry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to rinse and repeat that. We are going to grab. Oh, that's the point. See what your. Yeah. So we didn't run. We didn't do 500,000 then. But then it was probably later in the day. Still, it doesn't matter. We're going to do exactly the same again. I'm going to run another 5 loads of. I tell you what, I'm going to do this on camera now. 5 loads is, and we're going to do 3 loads of coal. So let's take the money off in front of you now so that you can see this. So 5 loads at 20 is 100 grand. So it's 130 minus 130,000. Big money, yeah, it is, when you consider we can get it for free. What I'm going to see next is, obviously, I'm going to go and get those, and I'm going to bring you back in a few minutes. Yeah, I am right. I did say I promised to do this. It is true. I've always shied away from going big. I can see where the green strip is, so we just need to go straight ahead. Not that we do any damage if we're going over snow. But yes, so the crude oil business is gone until we can get up there. We cannot take anything up there. I mean, just remind myself. Yeah, it is, because it's quite convoluted. Yeah, the crude oil requires 100 barrels of that, and 25 and 50. Yeah, and the crude oil we have got 17 tons in still. Oh, okay. We can also do coal to that. I never thought of that. With a 500 ton limit. Do we let's do everything. Yeah, let's do everything that we can, truthfully. I don't mean it nasty, but we have the possibility to do this, so let's do it. Oh, it's a lot. Well, it is a lot of work, but that's what we're trying to show, is how this map is super duper, really, that we're, as you would do, we're taking this to the absolutely utmost. We're doing all that we humanly can. You can't say you're doing your best. This is what got me the other day when I actually looked back in editing. I thought, it is true. You always, what does it matter if we've got 20 million in the bank, really? It just gives you the freedom to buy whatever equipment that you want. You've still got a Let's Play, and you've still got a start and an end. It's me allowing that money to push me around. Right, so we've paid for all of our stuff already. So yeah, we've made our transactions. We may as well do the 3 runs of coal first. Yeah, it is true. It really doesn't matter. It's me. Rombos, I survived because I got used to the fact that we were earning millions and we spent millions. And it is true. It is a nice place to be in some ways. You just can't let the money worry you. You really can't. And it does put you in a unique position in so much as you don't really worry about what you're buying in that you can just, you don't even really need to look at the sales, because it doesn't really become a problem if you're going to earn $1.5 million every single day, and sometimes more depending on the prices, the market prices that they are. So yeah, it is true. On this I am going to go literally as much as I can. So if we're going to take another 5 loads of coal to the BGA, then we need to be removing another 50,000, 10,000 a load. Right, so I'm going to pan back in. You will see, obviously I'm going to show you how much that we've got in the BGA. So there should be, well, I can only put 500 tons in. So in fact we'll probably do that first, because there's going to be a tiny bit of overspill. On the 5th load I cannot put that load in because I'm going to have more than 500 tons, and at that point I'm going to take this to the iron business, and we're going to stick that in there. And I know there's going to be more, but I'm going to take 3. I've paid for it obviously in advance, so we're going to do that. I'm going to pan back in a few minutes. This is a very different way of working, but it still is taking my time. You know, it isn't that this is fruitless, and it still is me. Obviously my plant is running its business. I'm bringing stuff, supply and demand. It is a very different form of what we used to see, but it is a game about productions now. So yeah, I've got to get used to it. I really have. I'm trying to run with them as much as possible, and it is teaching me a lot. Right, so then, yeah, I just wanted to chat with you about obviously the decisions I've made on this, because this is quite new for me. It really is. I mean, Riverside was the one that really taught me. The productions on that really taught me to use productions far more. I was very FS19 in my approach. Yeah, not really used to. Yeah, I always did manual runs of the silage from one place to another, whereas I could have always. So when I think of all the Western Wilds running hundreds of tons, all I needed to do was say, take that to my BGA and tell the production to ship it, and it would have done. I just, yeah, was very FS19 in my approach. Anyway, yes, I shall pan back in a few minutes when I have got all of this lot lugged into the 2 different places. So I'm almost sure that I paid 150,000, which would be 5 loads of that. Now we had 100 and something tons left of this, which would mean I've done 2 in this one and 3 in that one. So that is our 5. Yeah, if I'll check. I'm not sure. I meant to do another couple, but yeah, that's going to see us through anyway. We now need to do the iron ore runs. Oh, hang on. Did I just bring that short? I was going to say, because we've got enough room. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so I'm going to pan back in when I have done I said 5 loads. I did say 5 loads of this. That is right. Which is going to take us up to about 700 tons of the iron ore. So I'm going to shortchange myself. I'm going to stick with that because I'd sooner shortchange myself on the side that is not as bad. Yeah, than take too much. Even though I know technically it's free, and we're paying good money for this. So that's February done, and there's nothing more we can do. The pass is still closed, so we can't do our other businesses. So we don't need to run over there. No. Oh, I'll just quickly show you this. Yeah, now this, obviously we've shown how absolutely astronomical the steel factory is. Now it does do well on Silver Run, but not nowhere near like this. This is insane amounts of, which is obviously one thing I'm trying to sort of show, that is absolutely, you can see it's not going to do 715 tons, it's going to do 408, so there's going to be plenty. There's almost going to be enough left over for tomorrow. We'll just need some more coal, but there will be a bit left over because of what we saw yesterday. There will be some left over. We would need to top up the coal tomorrow to actually get this through, and then hopefully we will be into next year. Now, this is true. I can do what I said, which is to buy that. Oh no, it won't benefit us, will it? Yeah, I was thinking of using the GrainQuid Pro to transport things from one bit to another, but it won't accept these new special things. Only something on this map, a storage from this. Is there any special storage from the map that will accept silos? Let's just have a look. Does it show the additional thing? The Riverside one isn't. That is definitely true, but let's have a look what you say. We can't see just by doing that, can you? Yeah, no, and stones. No, that is true. Right, okay, we cannot do that. Well, we're going to sleep through till tomorrow and see what astronomical amounts we are going to do by morning, and hopefully well, we've seen this before now. Obviously, we have gone through the... Oh, no. Snow is falling. Brilliant. Well, we will roll with whatever. As I say, this is just me trying to go to the max that we can do with things from the map, and also situations with the snow and all the rest of it. Property income. Oh, of course, yes. I was forgetting about our sheds. Right, what is in the sales today? Oh, no, before we do that, let's have a look and see how did that do overnight. How much did it leave in? Oh, I wasn't far off. Yeah, actually, that would pretty much do one more full day without me touching. I think I need a little bit more coal, so we will, but we should see the BGA. The coal will have lots left in it if we look at the incoming materials. Yeah, it's got 300. By my reckoning, that's well over a year's, because it does 24,024 tons per day. So that's not going to run away with us. Whereas the steel factory, as we've seen, is a little bit of a beast, just to say the least. Right, we're going to speed time up like we have done over the last couple of years, but we shall check. No, I think we've actually got enough lorries, if I'm honest. Would that be useful for transporting crude? Not really, no. We've already got the big sort of thing. I mean, it's a very good price for what it is for a 65 tonner. It's not far off the same size as our big one. Yeah, the big 67 tonner that we've got. Right, we're going to speed time up because I would like to actually... Yeah, and this is going to be, this session really, it's going to be a very small one though, isn't it? That's the trouble. We're going to take this till dinner and hopefully, oh wow, oh, that's just the flashing of the sun, isn't it? Let's just hope that we get rid of the snow as we have done before. Oh, it's going from the mountains. That's always a good sign. Oh, it is coming. Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, let's see how our grass is doing, because it should be first growth stage. Oh no, second growth stage. I can never work grass out on these, on what... Yeah, the one thing I'm going to say, for quite a few, I really do love the Sintrac, and I haven't had the Sintrac forever. Literally forever. Right, so that isn't growing, or that is first growth stage or whatever. So this is the field we're going to rip up this time. This is going to be a field not of grass. We have got our normal field for grass. This one is going to be for crops. It is. Now, to remind me, was there a specific... Well, actually, almost everything can go into this, which is quite amazing. What did I have? Oh, no, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of... Purbeck that has got the grain mill. We've got that grain mill, and yeah, so it's not this one. I'm getting my wires crossed. Definitely. Oh, digestate. Oh, oh, it's the digestate. What's the? Yeah, we meant to do that, didn't we? Ah, yeah. The price is going to be going on the downer a bit now, but it's too late now. If we've gone the, yeah, we'll probably see that digestate is now. Oh. Not bad. Right, we're going to do that. Yeah, we've missed 7,000. So really, that's not bad. Right, we're going to go, and we're going to do that now. So this is going to be a slightly longer session. Now, do we? We got an 18. No, it's 67 tons at a time. Am I going to time lapse it? Yes, but the one thing I am going to do. Oh, okay. That was not there a minute ago. Yeah, we are going to treat ourselves to the... I know I'm a terror. Sorry, I do apologise for that. I'm a real terror for, like, say, starting a conversation and then darting off in a rush to the next thing. Yeah, the Sintrac Pro is one of my favourite tractors. And I haven't had it for ages. I had it very briefly on the Storyline bod at Storyline that I had on... Oh, Lapacho. I did. This is true. Oh wow. I've never had the saddle track either, but we've got a mod now that will pretty much. I would like to feature that one time though, because it is a tractor as well. It's not one of those wasted. It really has got the ability to be a normal tractor too. Yeah, so I like that. And it is a beast. Yes, a very strange shaped beast, but it also has the ability to like do. Be a lorry as well. Obviously it's a slower lorry than a normal lorry, but nevertheless it really is good. Yes, but getting sidetracked again. Yeah, I would like to buy the Sintrac, and we can afford it. So for once I don't need to worry about. Oh, it's a medium tractor, isn't it? Or is it special? Let's look in medium. I don't think it is in this. I think it's in its own category, isn't it? I'm almost sure. Is it in miscellaneous? Yeah, you never see it here, do you? Is it in the Sintrac Pro? It's going to be with the S's, which are still... Oh, there we go. We will go for the Pro Edition. I don't really know what the difference is, if I'm honest. Pre-production Pro Edition or the Pro Edition? What's the difference? They both say Pro Edition, but one's slightly dearer than the other. I like the red a little bit better on that one. Now I do know they've improved this, and it's supposed to be automatic now. Ooh, no, I don't never like that one. Oh, hang on a minute though. We don't need a lorry. We've got specialist lorries. No, we're just going to go for the standard smaller one. I really do like that, if I'm honest. I want the best, which is the 80 kilometers, or which is about 50 miles an hour. Yeah, 49 miles an hour. Knock-ins. Are we going to use this now? I think we're going to go... No, I don't think we're going to go narrows. Yeah, I think we're going to go... No, because we've got a standard. I did this once before, where I did it I want broad wheels 2x2, steering wheel. Okay, concept, whatever that means. Door configuration, wiper and side light, yes, and side panel, yes, and cover. Yeah, we will go for cargo transfer in case we need to. Or am I intending? We'll do it. It doesn't matter if. Do we go the Asaria Pro Compact? You know, let's stick everything on. No, because we've got that on our. No, don't we? Yeah, the spraying. I'm thinking, but that's fertilising though. We've got a specialist. I think we'll turn it on that if we were going to do that. Right, and we're going to buy that, and we're not worried about the price for a change. And we're going to buy that. Yes. Now we need to buy the modules. It is no good buying the Sintrac without buying the modules. Right, that's probably it. Ah, I get it. Yeah. If we'd have gone for that, it shows you everything. So we need two of the standard adapters, which is give the 3-point and... Is that right? No, are we going to use this for this? We've already got mowers. I'm not really worried about it as the mower. It is amazing to see the steering adapter there, because it does mow around corners and adapts to the height, which is really amazing. We don't need the gooseneck, and we have our own telehandler, so we don't really need any of that. Fertilizer, again, it's only a 24-metre spread, so why would I want that? Yeah, we could do it the tanks, but then I think truthfully we want this just as a tractor. Yeah, carry system support doesn't know. We just want the standard adapter, and yeah, I don't really care about that. I just would like it to be as small as possible. So we want 2 of those. Fantastic. So we've got an exceptionally fast tractor now. Brilliant. So that's into that a little, but right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go into a bit of a time lapse, and we are going to go and get our digestate. And yeah, we are going to use the proper wagon. Well, we've got 2 actually, haven't we? Now, is the other one still up at the top? No, I think it's just round there. I've just seen it. So let's go grab that. Or is that, no, I'm thinking of the Unimog. We haven't got the Unimog on this. It's over the road, isn't it? We've just passed it. Yeah, it is. It's there. No, we're not going to get run over. Yes, I'm not speeding up time now, because obviously March we are going to. Oh, that is a point. 1 second, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Yes, there is one thing I did notice in editing. It's amazing. Another reason why I really do love to look at editing is this very reason. You see things that you actually missed. Now that bit, I think you can see my mouse now, but I'm going to do it old school, because I know you can always see that. That bit there is ours. Oh, excuse me, I sneezed a second time, so apologies. That's the only reason. Yeah, so there's all of this bit here, which is going to be our farmyard and sheds, and we have this area here, which it could be a second field, but we do need to go and check this out. So what we're going to do quickly, yeah, because I'm trying to, I want this still to be about farming. Obviously, we've brought and I don't care if it says cheat on this one particular thing, because I would argue with anybody that I couldn't have a 600 horsepower engine fitted into this. Even if I had to modify the bonnet, I would do so. So we have got that one thing in the way, but I'm quite sure we can work around. Does the road go through it? Oh, it does a little. Yeah, maybe we may just put sheds over it, or if we need to, but I think we will forgo using this bit, even though technically it is our land. Yeah, the road runs through it, so we will stick to this one field. Do we buy the field here though and have this as our playground? Field 11, plot 35. I think at that we will. Yes, indeed. Brilliant. Right, are there any more productions that we need to buy? We're gonna ease them in. I'm not sure if we're going to go to animals. No, I said I wasn't going to do animals because this is going to be quite heavy, really heavy with the productions, as we've seen. I did buy. I knew I'd bought a. Yeah, I did. I forgot about the trailer. My bad. Right. Anyway, digestate. Let's get this all done. And obviously we don't need the money, but this is what I've said. You would do what you've got to do. I did exactly the same on Rhombus. So we've got this to plant now. Cedar-wise, we've only got little tinies. So I believe we have. We've got a plant and a cedar, I believe. Let's have a look at our. I'm sure we have a planter only. Oh, and of course the planter does everything. I think it probably is every single one that we buy on this map is going to be like that. So we're going to swap back. So we're going to have a lovely big back now on the. Actually, I was just going to laugh and say that's a bit overkill, but you know something, it isn't anymore, is it? Not if we've got that massive field. That's actually very appropriate to have the big back. Right, let's stick these two on. Now, I believe it's not supposed to require any effort from us now to actually connect. You were saying? Well, I think clicking a button, does that really qualify? Yeah. Oh, it still does show. Yeah, the only thing, and I know it can't help it, it's modules, is the cycling through the different modules. That's the only thing that's always annoyed me. But I don't suppose it's that different to, yeah, anything else really on any others. It's just, and it isn't too bad. Yeah, it did used to drive me crazy. It's been a pet's hate of mine, always, that has. So we have got one of my, I love the view out of this. If you go inside, it takes an absolute age. Yeah, it is fantastic. Yeah, it looks a little different. I said this in FS22. You used to get, it seemed to me, a better field of vision. So I don't know whether the seat's been raised or what. But yeah, it does look like, I suppose your eye level does look about right. Yeah, me personally, I would have wanted the glass to be a little higher, but hey, what do I know? So 50 miles an hour it says on there, not 49. So we now have our lead tractor, a big one, not the biggest admittedly, but it'll still do nicely. Yeah, I've wanted that for absolutely forever. Right, let's get this digestate moved, and then that will be the end of this session. We would have seen winter out, and next session we're going to get on with, yes, this particular, now remember there's two sets, there's the bit in, well, I don't know how much there is in this, so we need to be grabbing the bit out of here, and I would say that's quite a bit, because we did put more grass in later on, didn't we? So, oh, that reminds me, oh, I've caught the little overhang. Or have I caught the tree at the back? Could be that as well. No, it isn't. It's the metalwork. Right, come on. Let's pull around. Oh no, I think it is. I was right. It is the tree. Right. Let's do this a little better. Yeah, we'll pull around a little bit more without crashing into the tree like that. And we may need to put a bit more water in. We might not have actually put enough in, thinking about it. Let's have a look. We don't water. My bad, that's because, you see, that's why it catches you out. Because we've done the tap very, very close. Are we going to be able to grab the digestate out of this? No, we're not. Right, so that means, although it seems a very clever idea to actually do that we're going to have to sell the tap. We cannot. We cannot get our digestate out. Yeah, it's just one of those things. No, well, that is, we should have digestate, and I'm sure we have. Why did that just go out? That's what we want. Now, I would guess that I have, I didn't put enough water in because that was very, very small amount of water. So that means there's going to be a lot of grass left in here because I didn't do that properly. Oh no, wow. No, that's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I do believe I did say I'd time-lapse this, although, do you know, no, there's not been much chatting. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much did all of those runs, which took me a long time, so I don't mind the fact that we've got a lot of money. Remember, this is hard economy as well. If we were on easy now, we'd probably be on about 5 million. Now, remember that the... this is a bit of a slalom, it really is. So I think we're going to go towards the church and then around. Yes. Yeah, well, with 67 tons, it's not going to take as long to do this, but this is going to be the end of the session, it is. But I'm hoping this one, finally, for once, that we are going to have a decent graphics on this particular Let's Play. I know it's not everything, but yeah, I say 4K, and then it's been awful, so yeah. So we will be, that is right, what are we going to do? Obviously, to plant or seed that massive monster field, we are going to need a large... Now, I usually go for the Estrella, but it would be nice, I suppose. We might go for something like the Kinzie, because, we may have to buy another tractor, a bigger one, specially for that type of thing as well. We're just going to check this. I'm sure that seeders will be planters and planters will be seeders, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I am right. No, won't gone. Ah, not exactly. Not exactly. So let's go planters. It looks like whatever you've got, it's added the special things for the map on as well. P for planters, I believe you're looking for. Yes, it's like added the normal crop types to every planter. So that is quite special. So we're going to go big. We are. Because obviously that is a really large field. And for once we're not going to worry about... Now ours is a 420 horsepower, so it can cope. Yeah, I think the Kinsey. That's that's the smaller of the two, isn't it? Now that's the 12.2 and that's the 18.3, and that's an awful lot more than the Kinsey. Do you know that I think we'll go Kinsey? And yeah, only because I would pretty much probably go for the Estrella almost always, even though I know it's not necessarily the biggest. But yeah. Or do we go for something completely different that we've never had? Well, we could go monstrous, but yeah, that's a cedar, so no, I don't think so. Now, that is my favourite, but it's not a no-till. I'm going to stick to... McKinsey's a no-till, isn't it? Ah, that's true. Is the case? It is. That also is a no-till. Do we go for... Yeah, do we... Are we going to worry for that? I don't think I've ever had this one. Lizard Destination Farm? What on earth does that mean? It's doing something to the wheels. Okay. I think we'll go normal. Weights. Stock. What's that doing? Weights are costing nothing. Well, okay, hydraulic oil, cooler, we'll go for that. Numbers, no. Bulk fill scales. What does that mean? Oh, it just measures. I don't think that'll do. Yes, we will go for additional storage if that's what that means. A drawbar hitch. Or, so a 2-point hitch, but it's still, yeah, we'll attach to a 3-point. We'll do that, yeah. And bulk fill on raw hopper. Bulk fill and liquid fertilizer. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We can at least fertilise at the same time. So therefore, it is rather a lot of money, but it's 280 horsepower, so we can easily manage that, whereas I think the Kinsey was slightly more. Fantastic. So we have a fantastic one of those. We are going to need to buy some... Do we go 82 Studios for the raw stuff on this one, I think? We could do. We really could do. This is true. It's a long time since I've used my old friend that I would not go anywhere without in the early days when there was no cheaper things, but it is sometimes very useful, especially for having liquid fertilizer. There's nothing other than that actually has a cheaper price, or I'm sure the last time I used it, it wasn't that much different. Right, digestate, so there'll be one and a little bit left here. I didn't see how much we got, but we shall see this time. We won't be in any menus. So we have our means of planting stroke seeding. We have our... Yeah, we will rip that field. That is a point. Have I got a... I've got a... No, we leased a plough, didn't we? We have... No, I think we bought the 6... No, I don't think we did. I really think we leased. Yes, we did. So if we're ripping that field up, we need to go big, I think. Again, do we go for... We've only got one tractor that's 420 horsepower. So again, if we're going to go... Now that can cope with that, and that is a fairly meaty. We could have 2 of the 9s, which is 18. No, I think we'll just go for that one. Yeah. You can stick a... No, you can't. I thought you could stick a rear hitch on this one. Not that I would be doing anything with it, but you know something? Yeah, that will do me. Brilliant. So with a means of doing that, we also are going to need a stone thing. If we're going to do things like that, we are going to at least, yeah, because if you do this particular thing, you at least don't get weeds. So picking up the stones, we're going to go, I think we're going to go 2 of these. Brilliant. I would imagine we're pretty much filling the thing up. But if we're going to do that, we're also going to go with our old friends, but we are going to start to build things over the road. Yeah, this is we're going to go for the line crushing mod. Now I'm hoping to have sheds there. We might rip that row of trees up there, but I'm going to try and be minimalistic. But we want it fairly close to us, so let's have a look. Here's a production. It's a long time since I've placed this. Yeah, again, this is another favourite of mine, but not only one, that's the production revamp. We've tried that on Silver Run, and it was worth trying. Remind me, I can't remember which side is which. I always do this. I suppose we could. No, we still really need to know. Let's just stick that on for a minute. Yeah, we'll get a few sort of things done while we've got this massive amount of money. Interactive zone markers on, yes, and let's try and place that again. Let's go high and let's zip. Do love that. I used to always do it really slowly because I didn't know about the yeah, I didn't go back that far. No, it didn't really matter, truthfully. I think we'll go just off the edge, so it's still not going to take much room. It's not taking much. No, I think we'll do it the other way. Yeah, so we could sort of get to it without it being on the thoroughfare. I think there, yeah, we can dump into that. Smashing. Excellent. Yeah, we should be only crushing our own, though. We will not be abusing that by buying stones, because, again, that's another mod that can be, truthfully, also is going to need a tanker of water over there. I think we'll probably buy one of the little ones and just leave it over there, maybe with a farm to actually look after that. And we can just, like, keep topping it up. Rather, oh no, we've actually got the little tanker, haven't we? Now we've bought the big one, it seems more appropriate that we do it that way. Right, so there's only a little bit left in that one, and we have spent an awful lot of money, but we've bought an awful lot of equipment. We may find that we still need some more tractors, and it will be nice to, yeah, actually, I mean, I suppose we're going to be choosing, yeah, unless we, no, you can't insist if you've not got enough tractors. I think, to be honest though, when you look at what tractors we have got already in our arsenal, I think we'll probably manage. Got the little fence, which, yeah, I know that's not massive. That is in miscellaneous, so it would have been in miscellaneous. We've got the Sintrack, and we've got those 2 there. Yeah, so, yeah, we've got 3. When I say decent as well, I really don't mean that the Fendt GT isn't decent. I'm talking about horsepower. Yeah, I love the Fendt GT. It's an absolute firm favourite of mine. I think, yeah, I mean, again, the Unimog's another thing that's come from nowhere that I really like. But the Fendt GT really is, right? So there's a bit in this one, and then we've got pretty much the same in the other one. Do we? No, I'm not. Yeah, I was just going to sort of think out loud and say that I'm not going to do a time lapse because it's not been a monster session, truthfully. Well, the money's going up nicely, but I still didn't see how much that actually gave us. I'm going to have to pay better attention. I'm too busy chatting. Yes, I must admit, the one thing I did enjoy about ROM was the fact you didn't really ever have to worry about buying equipment. I believe you are looking for the fill point, which is about there. Yep. Yes, we shall sell this, and then next session we shall get some of this fantastic equipment going. We'll rip that grass field up, and we shall... I would like to finish off our grass field and get the edges done a little bit. It's annoying me the edges are still not done, so I would like to get that done. Maybe use the smaller planter for doing that, and we might do that whilst the bigger planter's busy. I'm trying to think if there is anything else on the map that we need to... Yes, now the snow's gone as well. We shall be going up, and we shall be grabbing the tanker, and we'll be... not the tanker, sorry, the trailer, and we'll be taking up some goods. I suppose, yeah, there is another way. I was thinking about that. If the truck, which is 1800 horsepower, I'm trying to think, is there a tractor that could manage it better than a truck with a dolly? We could do it that way and see how well we would do. Go for one of the tracked ones. Yeah, the Sintrac is good, but I'm not thinking for 1 minute that's going to be better than a 1800 horsepower wagon. I really think that is far more powerful. Well, I'm not sure how horsepower's... That's true. When you think of the massive tractors, I really don't think there's anything anywhere near as powerful as that. But then tractors are built for pulling, not... Yeah, they are. It's true. They are different to trucks. Trucks are built with a different ratio gearbox. So let's have a look. Large tractors. What could we have that's fairly fast? Like I say, a fast track. They're not very powerful though. I mean, it's a good all-rounder, but it's not... Yeah, and then there's the 517, 670, 558, 692 are the ones I'm thinking of. The 673 would be my, thing of choice. 682, yeah, they're all about that, aren't they? 692, 600, 620. Wow, that surprises me that that's not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, so 700 odd. So really, it's just a modded version. That's all. Yeah. So there we go. Really, I don't think there's going to be anything better. But I suppose it is one of those things. If we did struggle, we could try it with a tractor, because again, tractors might not be as fast, but and they've not got the same horses. But it's not just about that. Their ratio and what they're built for, and also then the tracks would mean that, again, the tracked versions are not quite as fast as the wheeled version. So yeah, we can see really. Oh, I'm doing it again. We'll leave it at this as well. I'm quite happy. And did I take note of the amount? I think it was 50 odd grand. I think we had 700 and odd. Although did I spend since I look? Let's look at it this time as we do this, because yeah, I'm not paying attention properly. Trying to think if there is anything on the map whilst that is filling very slowly. Is there any of these productions that we haven't bought and featured yet? There's the paper production, but there are already those in other places. So I'm not sure. Yeah, we've bought the tar. We haven't bought the wash plant. The used tyres you can't buy. The drying station. Road with the sawmill. Loading station, and we have bought the gold. Yes, that's the other one. I knew there was something. Right, let's pay attention. This is the last load of the day. We will go up and we'll start doing the gold production. We will go and do that. We're going to buy that business as well, because I'd like to feature everything there is to feature on the map. And it's not like we can't afford to buy it. Right, let's pay attention this time to how much we're earning per load. Right, let's look this time. For once. Yeah, yeah, 50 odd grand. That's again, that would be double that if this was normal economy. This is on hard. Yeah, I'm used to earning an awful lot from that. So yeah, 90,000 would probably be the norm that I would expect to earn from. Oh, balloons, fantastic. So that's what we're going to leave this session. It has been a bit of a monster, but this time I'm hoping the graphics are going to be good. But we have, yeah, I think we've emphasised just exactly how good the map is and exactly how good that fantastic thing is there. Next session we'll be going to grab some more, take some sand up, and do we? Oh, we can't. What other trailers have we got? We could take a smaller trailer up with a second. We could take the 2 up and grab one of the 70-tonner backs. I think it will cope with that. What have we got already? I think we got a smaller one, didn't we? The 20-odd tonner trailers, I believe you're looking for. Yeah, we've got the big one, and then we've got the 18.5. So I think we need to buy a 70-tonner. We're gonna do this as much as we can. It couldn't manage anything like, and I'm not going Unreal. I've always said I'm sticking at what I can. I know there are some trailers that are not used that for a while, but again, it's not big enough. We'll go for the 70-tonner at the end because it is big. I suppose we could go the crane sort of things as well on this, but I'm not sure how that's going to fit with things that it's not. Yeah, I don't know what. Let's have a look. Let's go to the end. That's not showing me, is it? Because it's off the thing. Oh no, that can cope with everything. Fantastic. Yeah, that's got everything the map has got to offer. River sand. That's the point. Does that have the river sand support? Was it the fact that I took that and it didn't have river sand support? Was why I couldn't load it? Let's have a look. See if this has got river sand support. It could be that, I suppose. But I don't think so. I think there was something wrong with the map, but we should see. If it doesn't have river sand support, it does. River sand P. Right, okay. So we're going to buy one of those. We're going to make it a different colour. I think so. Hold down the selector colour to launch the configurator with its settings. Now then. Right, let's go. Ooh. Ah, no, here we go. Chrome. We want to go quite red, I would say. Imagine, I'm a bit boring with that, aren't I, actually? It will nearly always go red. Let's go for... Ooh. That's nice. Oh yeah, let's go for that. Fantastic. So yeah, we're going to take a 70-tonner and the 108.5 tonner up, and we're going to go and take up some river sand. We need to obviously go to the train, and we need to grab the train and stick that in the silo, and then we need to take the 2 to the silo, and then we need to take that up the hill. So again, it's a different form of obviously work that we're doing. We're also going to set the case. I almost said the Kinsey, but we didn't go for the Kinsey in the end. Yeah, we're going to set the case going next time. What are we planting? We do need a silo. We've got the silo, haven't we? Really, we've got the production, yeah, which is also a silo, which is no, it isn't shown because that's precision farming. Yeah, we have our super silo there. Oh no, it's not. It's there. Yeah, the large production, which is also really a silo as well. So we've got our massive silo. Yeah, so we don't need anything else with that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, I think. 1.7 million, 1.75 million, and I've got it on euros. Why is it whenever I mention money, it's a little late to swap it over now? It is. I'll probably be going on to an English map next, actually. I might do a Purbeck session. Yeah, I'm not... Or do I? I think I might leave Purbeck alone now. I've done a couple of starter sessions, and I'm not going to... Yeah, I was toying with the idea of rolling a couple of the Purbecks, but I don't want to do that where I'm just doing a couple and then I'm not doing any more for a bit. So we'll leave that. We'll repair this field with the bits of corners here that we've done and all that type of stuff, and we shall plant that field. Are we going to go into other productions? I think so. If we're going on this map, no animals, then we're going to go as production rich on this as we possibly can. We really are. Yeah, obviously some of that is the BGA is also producing money and all the rest of it. And let's have a look at, yeah, let's just have a quick look at the productions that we've got left in the production. What we actually got from, oh, has it gone black? Oh no. It only ever does that when the game crashes. Goes to black screen like that. It has indeed. Oh, it has come back. Right, do you know something? Let's just save the game. I've only ever seen it go black like that before. For strange reasons. Right, okay, so we've saved the game, so we're safe. Now let's try that again. Why that does that? Right, production. Yeah, we've got the lime crushing, no water in there. Rogue River biofuels, crude oil, which has now run out. Yeah, so we need to get that going again. The coal is going nicely and is, methane is distributing, digestate. Diesel is up nicely. The kerosene is distributing, so we need to sell the diesel as well. Do we? No, we'll sell the diesel directly, I think, because it was a really good price. We could really go for anything in this. Yeah, we've got the lime production in the lime producing mod, which is super duper. Yeah, I'm going to think about that. I am on what we're going to do. We can make seeds in the Omatana as well, the farm supplies production. So there's quite a bit to what we've got already. Are we going to go for the fertilizer mods? I'm not sure. Anyway, all that left remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. I ask for your suggestions and comments on direction and all the rest of it if you'd like to see anything specific. But yeah, you can see this is on hard economy how well we are doing. It is, yeah, again, money's no object on this one, so it literally is going to be, we're just going to see where this takes us money wise and all the rest of it, and we're going to use our productions to the absolute max. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.